Before you give up on using the EveryDollar budgeting software, watch this video. How's it going, everyone? Craig here with Daisy Financial Coaching, where we're passionate about helping people like you break the paycheck to paycheck cycle so that you can finally find some peace of mind when it comes to your money. Now, if you have been following this channel for any amount of time, you know that we are pretty good fans of EveryDollar. We like to make tutorials. We like to help people. We even run a Facebook group for EveryDollar users. So if you are using EveryDollar and you're trying to get into that mode, in the description, I will link a link to the Facebook group. Join it. There's a group of people in there who are helping with tech support. We have a team of coaches in there who are going even beyond EveryDollar, helping you on your personal finance journey, helping guide you, answer your questions, and make sure that budgeting is something that sticks. Now, sometimes people find these videos, sometimes people stumble in the groups or even reach out to us for help, and it's because they have tried using a software like EveryDollar and it just isn't working for them. Now, I'm going to be speaking specifically to EveryDollar today. However, this kind of goes hand in hand with YNAB or any of the other budgeting softwares out there that you might be using, Excel sheets, paper and pencil. Sometimes we just kind of feel like giving up. And when it comes to budgeting, when it comes to a software like that, they are really, really valuable. It's really good. It can help you stay organized. Something like EveryDollar can help you stay connected with your spouse because you can both track and log what you're spending when you're separated so that you can both have a plan, stay on top of it together. It can give you real-time look at where you stand financially so you can make decisions proactively, meaning if I'm going to look and see, do we have money to go out to eat before we actually go out to eat? Not spending money at a restaurant and then later looking back going, oops, we probably couldn't have afforded that. So these tools are huge, but here's the reason why a lot of times people get frustrated and they give up, or here's why sometimes we give up on a software. And that's because EveryDollar is exactly what I just said. It's a tool. It's a tool. It's not a system. It's not money management skills. It is a tool that we use. So having a hammer in your hand does not mean that you can all of a sudden build whatever you want. It's a tool. You have to have the know-how. You have to have the skills. You have to have the experience. You have to know what you're doing before you can go build a house holding a hammer. Yes, the hammer can help you put boards together and put pieces together, but it's not going to solve the problem. It's not going to build it for you. It's not going to be this magical resource. And budgeting softwares are the exact same. They are a tool. Getting an EveryDollar or getting a YNAB and expecting that to solve our money problems is pretty unlikely. It really is. It's usually there's a deeper rooted issue that we have to come to. And that is money management is a skill. It's a skill that you need to nurture, that we all need to nurture. No one in this world is born with the sudden ability to balance a budget, to control their spending, to make financially wise decisions when it comes to their money. No one is that way. It is a skill. It's something learned. And honestly, it's something that is a lifelong practice. I've been coaching people for almost a decade on this, and I still struggle with emotional spending. I still struggle with falling off our budget or spending money where I shouldn't be, or where I won't even say I shouldn't be, or where I didn't intend to, where we weren't proactive about it, where I was being reactive. Something came up and I was like, ooh, I want that, and we spend it. That's going to be a lifelong struggle for me. And that's just because this is a skill that needs honing, just like any athlete. And, I'm a huge baseball fan. And so looking at baseball, they're constantly tweaking. Players who have been in the major leagues for 20 years are still working on their swing. They're still working on their mechanics. They're still improving their skill set so that they can become better and better. And that's what we have to do with our finances. It is a skill that we have to hone. Now, the way to do this is there's a few things. One, we need a system that is deeper rooted than just EveryDollar or just a software budget system. You need a core value belief system. What do we believe with money? What are our priorities? I'm a firm believer that if I were to look at your bank account, it should reflect your values. I should be able to look at your bank statement and say, okay, here are the things that are important to you. Because where we spend our money, it should be on the things that we value, that are a priority to us in our life. However, a lot of times when we look at each other's bank statements, it's not really reflective of our values. I might look at it and go, man, you guys really, really value Taco Bell. That's great. And you're like, actually, we don't. That's not a priority to us. Or maybe it is, and that's fine too. But we want our bank account to reflect our values. What do you value most? And so this is something that we have to outline in black and white. What do we want to spend money on? If spending time with our family is a priority, then we need to make sure that that is budgeted in and that is something that's created in. If borrowing money is something we don't do, or if we only borrow money for cars or for whatever it is, outline all of those things so that as you are navigating your money journey, as you're using softwares, you have this thing to filter it through. What do we believe when it comes to our money? That is our system. Now, having core values is absolutely key, but also having just a way to organize your finances. We are big believers in having multiple bank accounts. So having one for bills, having one for spending money, having one for things you're saving for, having different accounts that you can divide the cash up into that will also it's like a digital envelope system. It's the envelope system for the new age, right? Where most things are online and a lot of places are no longer taking cash. Having multiple bank accounts will give you that ability to track and look at your account, almost like you're opening a paper envelope to see how much cash is inside of it. These are the core systems that we need. And then softwares will help you manage it. But that's the tool. So again, going back to building something, having the hammer, you have the hammer. The systems that we're talking about is you learning how to build. If you're building cabinets, it's learning how to do that. It's having the instruction manual, the blueprint. It's having the practice. Maybe you've gone and you've practiced building one. You helped somebody else. You watch somebody do it. You watched a bunch of YouTube videos, whatever it is, having that skill set. Now you can take the hammer and start building it. So that is the key. That is why you've probably felt like giving up on EveryDollar. So whatever it is, find that route. Now, that is what we specialize in. Yes, again, we make videos on EveryDollar, but that's just because we know that that is a resource people are using and we want to help in that. The people who come to us are the ones who are trying to solve that deeper rooted problem. They're trying to make money management stick. They want to feel confident and they want to feel in control of their money, regardless of whatever software they're using. If you are wanting that, if you felt like you've yo-yoed back and forth, you've tried this for years and just have never gotten traction, now is the time to reach out for help. And in the description below is a link to talk to one of our coaches. It's a completely free call. We're just going to get to know you, figure out what you're trying to accomplish, maybe figure out where the roadblocks have popped up and how we can help you overcome those so that this is lifelong change with your finances. Whatever you do, we are rooting for you. We hope that you can find that system that works. Don't give up. That's all I can say. Do not give up. It's okay to switch if you're like, EveryDollar is not working. Try a different software. Totally fine. But just don't give up. Keep pushing forward. And if you can't, we're here to help.